Okay, today we're looking at the characteristics of dyslexia. Yeah, we're continuing from where we stopped yesterday. Okay, so the characteristics of dyslexia is divided into two. We have their strengths and their weaknesses. So let's start with the strengths. Many individuals with dyslexia are right brain dominant. That is, they think with one part, the right part of their brain is more, active. It works, rather, does the double work. So they have many strengths due to the unique way in which their brains process stimuli, including language. And some of their strengths are: dyslexics are big picture thinkers. They come up with innovative ideas that are not only unique but profitable. When you say big picture thinkers are regarded as having higher thinking capacities. In addition to the dyslexic strength, we would notice that they are very good at spotting patterns and solving puzzles. That's because the way their mind, this time the brain processes um patterns, and the way it organizes it's haphazard. It's not in a linear form, like it's not a straight line form, it's haphazard. Let me use this instance. When a butterfly is moving, it doesn't move in a linear form. Like it doesn't, the butterfly doesn't fly in a straight line form. It moves haphazardly. So, and if you observe puzzles, they are haphazard, they are scattered. So they are very good at spotting patterns and solving puzzles. If we give them the chance, if we cut some slacks for them, give them the chance, we'll see that that is where their strengths lie. Now, because they do not behave like the neurotypicals, many of their strengths are not being, they are not being discovered because they do not act like the normal people, like the regular, like everybody else. Now, they can accurately identify the right shape and figure out complex problems like no one else can. That is a fantastic strength. That is why you see that great inventors are dyslexic. Also, instead of being sequential thinkers, that is thinking one by one, moving from one idea to the next, many dyslexics excel in an environment that encourages simultaneous thinking. Think here, think there. It looks as if they are not patterned, they are not organized. Like I stated yesterday, it's because they are right brain dominant. They use more work is done by their right brain compared to the left brain. So one side of the brain is doing majority of the work. That is why. Okay. And many dyslexics excel in an environment that encourages simultaneous thinking, in which ideas are connected through different routes than a straight line. This is why there are so many entrepreneurs with dyslexia. You see Steve Jobs of Apple Incorporation is dyslexic. Elon Musk of Tesla is dyslexic. They think outside the box, not the way the regular person would think. I have a child now, two children that are dyslexic. Sometimes the question they will ask, it will look as if they are going off point, but they've thought about it. They don't see things, they see things as a whole. They don't see it one by one, they just see the whole picture. So that is why you see these entrepreneurs, they just see the big picture, they don't see small things. You understand? Okay. So they take a more open and creative approach. They are the ones that can, jump into the deep, delve into the ocean. They're not afraid because they don't think, oh, they're not so careful. And because to us, they are so disorganized and everything, but they are the ones that would, take the leap of faith. Let me put it like that. So they are more open and they have more creative approach to problem solving, though they are not good at memorizing facts, good at memorizing the facts, like memorizing. Okay, let's say because they don't think in pattern, they don't think in a straight line pattern. They are not good at memorizing facts. That is not their strong point, both children and adults with dyslexia, but they have the ability to merge personal experiences with acquired knowledge. They know how to merge things together because they see it as a whole. So that is to form new ideas. That is how they see things. Now they can make great team players because, I think I mentioned this yesterday. If there is anything we want, we should look out for people who think outside the box. Now, a dyslexic amongst neurotypicals, we do things quite differently. And if we give them the chance, they will do exceptionally well. They make great team players because they are exceptionally creative. They make great use of their imaginations and are artistically gifted. They have a keen sense of curiosity and interest. They'll be curious. They want to do the unusual. Is where you don't say, "Oh, you are too stubborn. You don't listen. That is why you are like this." But that is how their brains are wired and patterned. So they have spatial awareness. Many people with dyslexia have the ability to manipulate 3D shapes. Now there is the NASA. You observe, I'm going to show a picture. The NASA has to do with, let's talk about the space travels. They always they seek out dyslexics. They hunt for those with dyslexia because of their spatial awareness, the ability to manipulate 3D shapes in their minds. They have an intuitive sense of spatial organization. So they are very good. They are the astronauts. They are the ones who can dare to move to space because they see things. If you look into space, you see everything is disorganized, but it is that the disorganization we see is the organization in their minds. So they know how to put things together. They know, oh, Mars, Pluto, they could just visualize it the way we don't. Now that because they are very good visual thinkers, and all those characteristics are synonymous to those who have right brain dominant thinkers, and dyslexics and such. Okay, another thing is that dyslexics have powerful memory for stories. They may not have memory for your multiplication table, although that is also some signs of we could see some signs of dyscalculia there, but because it is language based, dyslexia is language based. You see that these dyslexics, you say it's only a story you know how to say. Other things you are not good at it. But that is how powerful their memory is. And some can analyze stories told or read to them because of their strong spoken language comprehension. Their, dyslexia is different from various people. So some of them have the ability when they listen, as much as it feels like some of them cannot organize their thoughts, they cannot read, because remember, dyslexia is different from one person to another. In someone with mild dyslexia, that kind of person will definitely be able to read, but some have severe or profound dyslexia. It's different. So they have strong spoken language comprehension abilities. They understand the plot and the story, can keep track of all the characters and plot twists than some non dyslexics. They are good at engaging in conversations. So you can talk. They are very good at engaging in conversations. They may not find reading appealing, but many dyslexics are great at reading people when interacting with them. That's where their empathy comes in. That's why you see them very compassionate. They can tell you exactly what the problem is, how you can go about solving it, and are rather considerate of people's thoughts. They will not judge you like the neurotypicals, because I think, like I said before, I made mention of Chris Imafidon yesterday, and he did the unusual. I thought outside the box. Every Body must have been thinking, best graduating students, they are going to Oxford or anything, but he has that empathy. He knows what it feels like. So many dyslexics are quite genuine when it comes to their personality. The experiences they've had as a result of their challenges makes them feel more compassionate towards others who may struggle.